Evening, everybody. Well, everyone but Brighton.
Yeah, but he's been doing this. This is a habit now, Malume.
Yeah, of course.
Inkinga yami wona umthathile lo mfana lo.
Yeah,
Lo sisi wakho besisebenza, wamthatha na imahashi.
Oh, we need to talk about that by the way.
Okay.
Sesitebeleni samahashi.
Oh, is that?
Angizwani nale nonsense emsebenzini punctuality.
Yes.
NgesiZulu ukugcina isikhathi.
Yes.
Please.
Fundani kudadewethu.
Please.
Hayi nonsense.
Awuzofika ukhethe.
Kuba yakho yonke le.
Also, you look stunning, Mpo.
Oh, thank you.
Hey?
I thank you.
Hey, but I
thank you.
Hayi umuhle mshana.
Yes. Ngiyabonga. I wish Bright was here so he could tell us why we all are like an African.
Sibongile lapho landa imvubu kaMalume lapha eBhuthini. Khona into efuna ukuyisebenza.
Listen, we'll be there in Marrakesh. No ahala. We're going to Casablanca. We're going to Marrakesh. Listen, I know that we nearly missed the World Cup because of you guys, but we'll meet AFCON. That's why I'm wearing the Nigerian jersey now. No ahala.
Ufika late emsebenzini uzositshela ngamakokoro.
I have to go. Sorry. Malume, exciting. Greetings, our African queen.
Malume umbona.
Malume.
Obasanjo.
Ogao.
I know, come here, I tell you one thing. When I go to Nigeria, if I land there in Abuja, they call me an Igbo man. And I tell them, no, I'm a Zulu man from South Africa. I know, don't tell me now.
That's why we're all dressed.
AFCON.
AFCON is just around the corner.
Fantastic. Bright.
Yeah, okay.
Guy.
We can start now.
Okay.
So bright, no?
On that note, please, can we start this exciting AFCON special? Remember, boss, this month is going to be filled with feasts, family, festivities, and, of course, football. The Betway Premiership Preview Show has all four, so Christmas came early for you. My name is Mpoma Boy, and I'm still flying with my festive football family. We've got Umalum PBK. He's our senior statesman. In fact, he has been writing about the beautiful game so long, he was there at the first ever Africa Cup of Nations in 1957, where he covered only 2 matches.
1957, the Confederation of African Football is formed by 4 countries. Egypt, Ethiopia, Sudan, and guess who? South Africa.
Okay.
And in the very same year, the first AFCON is played in Sudan, in Khartoum. Only 3 countries played. Guess who was out?
South Africa.
South Africa, because
Apartheid.
So because we were disqualified because South Africa did not want to send a racially mixed team. We then had 3 teams participating. You saw Egypt playing against Ethiopia in the final. And Egypt won, not 1, not 2, not 3. 4 Mabon. 6.
He was getting one
very first AFCON that happened, and then we were outside until we came back, and then in '96 we all know
it was ours.
Glory.
Well, we've also got Uskai Shabalala, who is an award-winning broadcaster and brainy better. Speaking of getting it right, he is often mistaken for being the son of Naledi Pandor.
Naledi Pandor. Wow. Come on, guys. I have a fit. Yeah.
What? Hong Hong.
But it's fine.
There we go. And speaking of which, we've also got the superstar of this show, the multi-talented Martin Mtongo. He is an actor, an anchor, a fashionista, and former goalkeeper for the mighty Buccaneers.
Hey.
No spice today, Uzwi.
Too clean.
What did he do to get such a spiceless intro?
So, here's what I did.
Yes.
I went to the Summer Cup. We represented the team, the Betway Summer Cup over the weekend. And me and Sky, we were dressed to the T because it's Sibonise and we.
Yeah, we were.
But the beautiful thing about it is that we also won, actually, guys.
Really?
So Lalela, Brighton, don't bring up the winning now. I need that as ammunition because we're going to go through last week's sleep.
Okay, on that note, so what we do on this show is that the all-star cast is here to build a blockbuster Betway slip based on the upcoming Betway Premiership matches. To raise the stakes, Uskai will battle with our reliable robot, that is Betty. This clever computer has been caning Uskai with the AI-inspired picks. So, you were talking about how she caned you one more time. What happened?
Yeah, so well done to Petty.
Yeah.
Well done. Clean one, 5 out of 5. A bit safe, but one bet, which was on the nose. Maruma Kellen's game, Upeti Wati, I predict a draw.
Whoa.
Now we're writing.
Whoa.
Yes. You also
Why are you
said
saying
it. You
said
also
first?
said it. You also said it, but I need to remember everything. Upeti Wati under 3.5.
Yeah.
I need to over 1.5. So we're fighting there. So I got 3 out of 5, Betty, 5 out of 5. Got a Sobona. What happens in December, Betty?
Okay, speaking of what happens in December, I'll go to you, Bright. This is Sky's last chance to redeem himself this year. The 6 scintillating fixtures for our last show of the year will include tonight's eThekwini tussle between Golden Arrows and AmaZulu. Tomorrow, we've got Magesi FC who will battle Sekhukhune in the Bomma Derby. Siwelele welcomes Sundowns in Bloemfontein, while AmaKhosi are in Gqeberha to take on the Chili Boys. In Durban, we've got Durban City, who will be in Rustenburg to face Orbit College, while Stellies host Rise and Shine. We begin Epai, and that is where AmaKhosi will face the relegation-threatened Chippa United. In fact, this match saw Utalente Mutaung come out of hiding to share how he goes about getting bargains. So check this out, and other teams learn.
Hey.
Black Friday, the real deals are in January. And the transfer window is about to open. It's because our talent to busy. Look, transfer window. Stolo sam sasepitori yiso ngathi sizoba ne clearance ngasikudala. Phela it's like my Walmart. Yes, Jaden. Yeah, May 2nd. I guarantee you will be home here. I mean, look, Ashley Duprez is here, Peterson, Rashwin totally. Yes, your favorite. Yeah. One more thing, tell me, do you like Amashi? Okay. Yeah, Jaden, I love you. The best place to shop for deals is at Sundowns in January. There's always someone who's frustrated there. How do you think we got Kila, Castro, Kama, Rama, Dolly? But we're all about love and peace this side. I mean, we even tried to give them George and George. I mean, it didn't work out properly. But anyways, since there's a World Cup next year, we can also look at overseas players, those ones that want to represent the Bafana, you know? And you can even get them at a very affordable price. Bonjour, bonjour. Hey, Kusam, hey. Where's Nabe and his French when you need him? Yes, can I speak to Lebohang Piri? Piri, P-H-I-R-I. Let me check on Umaki. I mean, we might need an ambulance for this one.
Wait, did you say Angalingi?
Angasondeli nje ngithi bathi check omakhe baphi ngoba iswalo sayisekho Tito yakora le Tito uyakhona play ku Tito.
No, but Tito needs game time.
He's scoring. He's getting game time, he's scoring. And whenever he gets game time, he scores.
When he gets it.
And he's a cup final specialist.
When he gets it.
No,
we'll give him game time.
Yeah?
Speaking of game time.
No, but he won't win trophies. That's the problem.
He wants to win caps for Bafana as well. That's why he's not in now.
Can we?
If he's getting caps for Bafana, I mean, you would have 1 or 2 with Bafana, but sadly.
He's
very defensive.
The Chiefs last played a league match on the 4th of November when they moored them Mswenko boys 4-1. And of course, they have been busy on the continent. So Brighton, as a silver medalist in the 2013 CAF Champions League and 2015 CAF Confed Cup, will this CAF conquest help or hinder AmaKhosi? Because you've already said they mustn't come to Parktown to come get players.
Don't any tittering.
It won't hinder anything. I think if if we can probably take it back to our generation, you're talking about runners-up, 2013 and a thingy, right? What happened was, we were not doing well domestically, but when we went to the continental, because that's where we get to spend more time in camp together, and when we're there, you don't have to worry about the outside noise because you're at a place where people don't know you, you know? So you are able to be as expressive as you can. And that's what we've seen with Kaizer Chiefs playing in the continental, continental football. That's what allows them to do, you know? Baba will say, Pastor, Godspeed, Godaro, Usefa, Mavas, Anzima, that Vas, Baba, you know? And then they're doing a cruise ship, which is very nice for them, you know, for team cohesion, for team spirit, for the confidence. So it's not going to affect them to come back to you. I think it's going to help them.
You know what's the thing about Africa? And I hope I can make sense here. When you're in it, you okay, you play, but Maupuma, also Pumile, it doesn't really matter. Look at it, Paris managers. Yeah, Puma, okay, so like, we're there, yes, much as Puma next week. They have no shame.
Okay.
No shame. Yes.
Ati. Chiefs take a lukewarm 1-0 win with an under 2.5. Is that what you are agreeing on? Nizojabula, Norma?
I don't need anything. Let me go here, Jeff Fasty.
Okay.
Straight. I don't need stats. Straight.
Okay.
Yes, Balum.
Kumele kube khona stress esikhulu if you don't go further, because it means you would have failed to emulate the team that won or went to the final of the Champions League. You remember? No transfer, no signing of players. So you need to make sure you go all the way.
Okay, so continuing with the show, our man versus machine matchup starts with tonight's Durban derby. Bafana Bestende hosting AmaZulu at the Kings Welitini Stadium. Malume, as the mayor of the Zulu Kingdom, who will rule the city in this clash? Because it's a difficult one. It's a scintillating one. AmaZulu versus Golden Arrows.
Usuthi ngibone libhuquza lapha ngibone ngazuthi ngendlela abhaxabulwe ngayo Richards Bay la umanqobo uzokubutha izinto.
But angeke bavuke ngomanqobo.
Angeke ngibone kanjalo ngoba phela laba abaphethe imkhonto ngithi.
Okay. Yes.
Kodwa laba abaphethe iwisi engixakekile. Arrows.
Can I help you again?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bet here is over 1.5.
Yeah.
AmaZulu last 7 games they've played away. They've scored over 1.5 games. Golden Arrows, goals in the last 4 of their matches at home. They've scored 4 out of the 7 games.
Right.
Yeah, bro. So over 1.5 done.
Over 1.5. Upeti says she foresees a 1-1 draw between the coastal teams with an under 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Love it. Love it for her and you.
Yes.
Polokwane will host its homeboys battle in the form of the Bomba Derby between Magesi and Sekhukhune United. Brighton, number 3 versus number 15. Does the log standing matter, or will there be a bigger picture? Because I saw a Magesi side that actually was quite buoyed against Marumo Gallants over the weekend.
Yeah, look, this is the game again where Sky will tell you that you don't want to touch it because both these sides, inconsistency. You know? And when you look at Sekhukhune, you would have expected more from them. But you're not getting more. Magesi, yes, they're coming back. A stunning free kick, actually, that they scored over the weekend. Hopefully, that will give them the confidence to go further. So I see a dull draw or Sekhukhune clinching something. You know, pulling that.
Beautiful draw, B.
Beautiful draw, but if maybe I would lean towards a result, Sekhukhune maybe.
Okay, so Upeti says she sees yet another stalemate at 1-1, with the best bet being a double chance Sekhukhune win or draw.
Yeah, so I'm going to be braver than that and say draw, no bet Sekhukhune.
Okay.
Yes, better odds.
Okay, interesting. 3 bets down, 3 more to go. We're going to take a young break and come back stronger in the second half after this short halftime break. Rustenburg, rise, because your opportunity to dazzle with your disky drip is here. Betway's Dial Up is heading to Olympia Park tomorrow, where class is in session versus the Durban boys. The Dial Up is a double dose of drip and dough. The best dressed home fan here pockets 25 30,000 Rand. And here's the thing, we will double that and make it 50,000 Rand if the winner has an active Betway account. Now, if you want those big bucks, then please bring on your best football swag tomorrow to the Olympia Park, because that game is part of our second round of man versus machine matchup. Sky, what's happening to your golf buddy there, Gavin? I think I saw something about him being given a termination letter.
And ever since Sky went to that training session with them,
When you had that conversation.
ever since you sat to that training session,
angithi mina ngiphume Natal eThekwini, so ngicela ukunitshena ukuthi what's happening in Durban.
Tell us.
I saw the rumors. I saw them at the airport.
Are they trumas?
I did not see him. No, I did not see him. I'm not joking. I saw the team.
You didn't see him?
I didn't see him. Mhlambe bese toilet noma bekwi slow life, but I did not see him.
All I can say is, Malume, njengoba uhlezi usho, where there's
fire, exit Kevin.
Enter.
Ernest. Ernest Middendorp is to Kadodia what the late Rogers Kakane, bless his soul, used to be to Chippa. You remember that he was there as the technical director, whatever you want to call it. And then we were told that he's stepping aside. And that these results not coming through, where else is Kadodia going to go? He's going to go to this man.
But when we say the results are not coming through, I'm a little bit confused because they're in the top 8.
Yes.
As in their debut season.
Yes.
What more do you want?
It is Kadodia panicking.
About
It is Kadodia not giving. Kevin also, Kevin said, I need players.
Yes.
You know, Kevin.
Yes.
He needs to, they did well.
Yeah.
They did well to gain promotion.
Yeah.
But you also need to fortify the squad to be able to make sure that you don't find yourself fighting.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to AFCON. There's going to be a break.
Yeah.
It's a mini pre-season for Middendorp.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
my words.
This was meant to be a quick bit, but there's so many talking points on it. Yeah, no, there's a lot.
that alone nje isi-decide ukuthi yaphi le result nje.
Okay, so Ubeti, it's a 1-0 win to Orbit.
Uqinisile. No, like
It's a minor coach.
yeah, like
You know, she's also suggesting a double chance Orbit win or draw.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
going under 3.5 on this one.
Okay.
It's a rubbish of a game.
it's going to be a
It's a rubbish
the
of a
ball
game.
is going to roll. Maybe the
It's a rubbish
physio's
of a
gonna
game.
come in.
Speaking of another hippie one, Itimiako, Rise and Shine, they visit Stellies. Which is your fruit of choice? Is it an orange or a grape?
Yabona, I'm a creepy one. I am stressor. And in fact, if there was any shake-up, like Sky would have said earlier on, would have been Guma Crepes on Steve Park. If we were talking about
discussed
results.
Akayi
So Mrs. Buangapa Futi, I don't know what's happening with Uputi. Nae, inconsistency.
It's because you started backing him.
But we're going to
It's
celebrate.
because you started backing him. Why are you ignoring
But we'll
him?
celebrate AFCON inclusion Yaga Matuludi.
Yes.
Which is a massive one. Massive congratulations,
Congratulations,
Matuludi,
yeah.
to have a player following footsteps Yaga Oswin, because he also went to AFCON while he was Polokwane City. There's something beautiful.
Why
that
don't you
they're
want
doing.
to admit to good? Ever since you started backing the
Give us a
orange-
bet.
I back them again. Polokwane City, they'll
Vitamin
vitamin C.
C.
Put me half.
Okay.
So if I look at the stats, I don't. I'm not going to the result here. So Polokwane City 1 win in 5, Stellenbosch 2 wins in 5 with these defeats and draws. Kalo.
But did you watch Stellenbosch against Orbit
Yes.
in the way that they fought?
So that's why I'm going. I'm saying Stellenbosch will score at least 1.
Okay.
So what else?
Second half. Yes.
Get under.
Stellenbosch will score at least 1.
Okay. So Sister Bettina Ati 1-0 to Stellenbosch with an under 3.5. So the last match on our slip is none other than Sundowns visiting Siwelele. Both teams have had disappointing downgrades. Siwelele are no longer super in this sport. Sundowns, on the other hand, are no longer the biggest supplier of players to Bafana.
How?
Who is?
On the 7th of February 2024, Bafana stepped onto the pitch for their AFCON semi-final against Nigeria.
Sees a gap, goes for goal, gets a deflection, and it's in the back of the net.
A massive night, and a reminder of just how influential Mamelodi Sundowns were in the national setup. 7 Sundowns players started that game, including Africa's goalkeeper of the year, Ronwen Williams. For most of Hugo Bruce's tenure, the boys from Klokop formed the spine of Bafana. Their structure, consistency, and continental experience shaped the identity of the team. But ahead of AFCON 2025, everything looks different. Only 4 Sundowns players have made Bruce's 26-man squad. A sharp drop, a significant shift. So what does this mean? Is Bafana evolving or moving away from its most reliable core? Are Sundowns losing influence, or is the rest of the league finally catching up? One thing is clear though, the Bruce era is entering a new phase. And whether this shift strengthens Bafana or exposes them will be revealed on the biggest stage in African football. For now though, the question hangs in the air. Is this progress or a gamble? And will the gamble pay off?
So here's the interesting one. Do you remember the last Africa Cup of Nations?
Yeah.
The Sundowns had 10 players in the Bafana squad, 7 of them in the starting 11 for the semi-finals, and we finished 3rd, our best run in the iPhone era. Fast forward to now, Sundowns are down to just 4 players. Does this sharp drop signal a progress, decline, or something else? Because, Nina, you have a player on standby. Okay.
No, because I need you trying to...
I'm not!
Then you're still saying Tito must come to Chiefs. I hope I stand by.
Oh, I'm going to stand by Pirates.
Bro,
I think about
Tito is a regular.
They also about Sundowns.
Okay.
Yes.
Siwelele versus Sundowns, guys.
About 5 abadlali be-Sundowns.
Yeah.
Uronwin Williams.
Yes.
Umutau. Umodiba, Umukwena, and Obas. Who you don't have is a Tembazwane.
Yes.
We all know he's been battling injury. He's not getting regular game time at Sundowns, so it was going to be a big gamble getting him in. You also don't have Umbala, who was one of the stalwarts in the defense. In that, Kekana is not there as well, right? You've got, speaking about standby, Urainas is there on the standby. When you're looking at this fact, that Bafana team, what you're seeing is the reward of players who have been performing. Pirates have got 9, not because they have all been at Pirates. Moremi comes from Usutu, rewarding his form that he had there, coming back. You spoke about Apolis earlier on and what he's been doing. Master Chef also getting a second chance with Bafana and also to reinvent his career. He's there in the team.
I hear what you're saying. Can we come back to the question at hand? Is this a good show for Sundowns, or should they be worrying?
For Sundowns?
Yes. Should they be worrying that we're no longer as reliant
not really.
on their players?
Not
or is this a good sign for the league because it's finally equalizing?
So for the league, it's a good sign because it's showing that teams as well are coming in, you know, they're raising their hand. Players as well, they're also staking their claim in the national team. But performance-wise, you can see even on the log that it's going neck and neck as well, you know, with Pirates being up there, with Chiefs also, you know. So when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns, there's players who didn't get the opportunity to play. Jaden Adams, one player who was in the national team, he went to the AFCON, who's not part of the squad. Fawaz Pasadine, I believe he's one of the players who would have been, you know, Gulia list that's going to the AFCON. However, you look at the inclusion of the players that Sundowns, the acquisitions of Mamelodi Sundowns, Santos, Raisinho, these are the players who are taking up a lot of positions when it comes to that play. So it does affect the local players, yes, but for Sundowns in terms of their progress and Miguel Cardoso reinventing his own philosophy within the players, that's what's happening.
Into enzakalayo is that we want to see 2 teams going neck and neck in the Betway Premiership. This season is different from the past 3. By this stage of the season, every time in the last 3, you saw Sundowns having 6-9 points before we even went to December.
Okay.
Now we've got Pirates who are top of the log. Sundowns play their game. They equal if they win. If not, Pirates go to the break, top of the log, and maybe with the trophy if they win the other the Carling Cup against the Mokala.
Ati, 1-0 Sundowns win, suggesting that a Sundowns win is the best bet.
It is the best bet, but it's not.
But it's not the one that's going to give you returns.
It doesn't make you. So it's paying 1.47.
What are you going with?
So there's a bet here that you guys are going to get excited about this one. There's a bet here, and on the screen you'll see what happens to the
slip.
The slip.
Yeah.
So the bet here is winning margin. Okay. So I'm saying Sundowns winning margin by 2 or more goals.
Okay.
I put this bet in now, it pays 450. Look what it does to the slip. It goes from paying 900 rand if you put 100 rand to paying 2,800 rand.
Alala.
That's the slip.
Those are the bets we want.
That's the one.
Those are the ones.
So,
You're on a cake.
our 6 picks are in, just like Brighton's goals in the other night in Bombela. Let's see how.
No spice.
So let's see how the slip looks like.
Okay, so we'll leave the slip. Hey, I was getting too excited. So, very simple. We'll start with the Sundowns. Sundowns to win by 2 or more goals. Stellenbosch to score 1 goal against Polokwane City. Orbit College, Durban City, Dala Fair under 3.5 goals. Sikukune draw or no bet. So that means if they draw, we void that. If we win that bet. And then what do we have? Chippa United against Kaizer Chiefs.
Yep.
Straight. And the game of the week for me, AmaZulu against Golden Arrows. I think that will be absolutely amazing. Over 1.5 goals. And I'll be there.
Fantastic.
I'll be there.
I guess
So-
yeah. April.
Yeah.
No, Chandra came.
Chandra
Oh,
Cameron.
yes, for making it. Of course.
That's one with the eye for the
Yes.
future.
Fantastic. So, Uskai has done his part. Now it's your turn to make your picks. If you like his slip, scan the QR code on your screen. That will take you to where you make your Betway bets. Remember to always gamble responsibly. And remember, winners know when to stop. This is our last show of the year. We'll be back on the 22nd of January after the Africa Cup of Nations. When we return, Bafana, no doubt, will be African champions. So good luck to Bruce and the boys. Do bring it home. And alala. Au sholo, sholo, sa sholo.